Have you ever looked around and felt like everyone is chopping life, everyone is balling, everyone is living large, everyone else has the manual for life except you? Someone just got married, another just got a scholarship, one just traveled abroad, but you are here trying to figure out everything, wondering if you are even doing anything right. Then this video is for you. Hello, royalty. Welcome back to this kingdom. I'm Ruth Jayola, but feel free to call me the King's daughter. And this is Can We Talk? This is a series where we talk about things that people are thinking but don't always talk about. And don't forget, in this kingdom, we keep it real, we have honest conversations, and we look at life through the lens of God's truth. So, royalties, can we talk? Where does the pressure come from? While we were much younger and while we were growing, we just believe that life has a manual and there is a pattern, a template to live life. You go to primary school, you go to secondary school, you go to the university, you have your national youth service, you get a job, you get married. Once you get married, you start having kids, start thinking of building your own house, buy your cars, and like that, the list is endless. There was just a way to do things. I'm sure if while we were much younger we were asked, we all have everything planned out. I had the age I wanted to finish school. Always say I want to finish my university by 21, 22 years. We didn't happen. Nigeria factor and every other thing. I usually say I love to get married early based on what I usually say when I was much younger. The age that I am currently, I would have probably had maybe 2 kids. But the more we grow, we see that really there is no one way to live life. There is no template. Who even made this rule? Who made it a thing that, oh, after this is this? Once you are done with NYC, you get a job. Once you get a job, 1 year, 2 years, you get married, start producing babies. Who made the rule? Where did this knowledge actually come from? Where did we get all these things? Now growing, I've realized that there's no one way. Everybody's path is different, everyone's journey is different, and everyone's timeline is actually different. Now, once again, I ask that where is the pressure coming from? Seeing that everyone is now living lives differently, even though we had a preconceived idea from the very beginning. You go online and you see your classmates just got a scholarship. You are genuinely happy for them. This one has a new whip. You are genuinely happy for them, but somewhere along the line, in your heart, you begin to ask, what exactly am I doing? Why is my own different? You just start thinking. And okay, let me share this. I had to go for a conference, I had to travel interstate. I had to travel from Edo State to Oyo State, and somehow I missed the vehicle I was supposed to take. I informed my pastor, and he linked me up with someone that I will stay with for the night. So I went there and we just had this conversation that was just flowing normally. It felt like we've known each other for years. We're just having this conversation, we're talking and all of that. And we just started talking about this, seeing your mates achieving these things and you have not achieved it. Just seeing things around you that makes you want to compare yourself using others as the yardstick. And while I kept talking and we kept talking, I think I said something, I can't remember exactly, more like comparing myself. And this lady asked me a question that I have never thought of. She said, okay, now you are talking about, oh, this person has done this and you have not done this yet. This person has this and you don't have this yet. Have you ever thought of your mates that are dead in all of this, your comparison? Or are they not your peers too? Or are they not your age mates too? Since what you are using as the basis for this comparison is your age mates and what you see happening. I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk because honestly, I've never seen it in that light. I've never considered it from that aspect before, and it just gave me a whole new perspective that I move truly in all this. Oh, you are seeing this online. This person did this. This person did that. Are you not seeing online that some people died? Some people that you know, some people that they are your age mates, some people that you are even older than. Have you not seen this? And what does that pass across to you? So where is all this comparison coming from? It's coming from a place of ignorance, if I can say that, because it takes you to be so ignorant of who you are, of what has been said, of what has been written, of what you were sent here to do, to actually compare yourself. At that point, I just started to, see that indeed there's this thing in Yoruba. They say, and it's see omonoro amokwedu. If you can think deeply, if you are someone that is thoughtful, you will see that you have reasons to be grateful. You have reasons to be thankful. And the thing with comparison is that, they used to say comparison is steals joy. It does not only steal joy, it steals clarity. You don't see clearly because all you are seeing is that which is greener on the other side. All you are seeing is that person that is doing better than you. You are not seeing what you have, you are not valuing what you have, you don't cherish what you have, you don't appreciate where you got into. Even as you're aspiring to have more things, really there are things that I have now, and I can say yes, they are answered prayers. Why not be grateful for what I have rather than focusing on what I don't have or what I feel like I'm missing out on? Some people's parts might be entrepreneurship. Some people's parts might be a corporate life. Some people's parts might just to be home builders. And while you see someone online in the corporate space doing well, and you are thinking, oh, what am I doing with my life? What if that is not your home space? I saw this quote somewhere, I can't remember how it is. Like if you judge probably like the bird with its ability to survive in water, then you will just think that that animal, is useless. Because really that's not where the place of strength is. That is not its own habitat. That is not where it was made for. So that is how it is too with humans. I don't know if you have seen when they're having this Android and iPhone slander and banter. Oh God, you see how people with iPhones will talk and say, oh, because you don't have AirDrop, oh, you use that, oh, I don't. And so people will start to think like, hey, am I a potato? God, when? And this can even push people to just go and do the unthinkable just to have something that they feel like, oh, is trending, or something that they feel like is raining, or something that they feel like will elevate their status. Comparison. So I'm not trying to say that we should not, aim higher, we should not want to be better, we should not want to, do greater things, explore, and just become the best version of ourselves. That's not what I'm saying. Just ask yourself, if there is no comparison, if there is no societal expectation, family expectation, if you're not bothered about what people will say or what people will think, what is that thing that you actually do? What is that thing you actually be involved in? How would you live life if all these things are taken away? No expectation, no comparison. You're just there living on your terms, on God's terms, not using women, not using men as the standard. How would you live?
Breaking news!
I know we come online and we see pictures, we see highlights. The truth is, people actually post highlights of their life online. It's rare. even though people do it, but most of the content of people is actually the best part of their life. That is what most people put out. People put out what they want you to see about them, what they want you to know. They put out things based on how they want you to perceive them. So because you are seeing something online, that can be like 1/100 of what the person is saying. And when you see some things online, and you be like, oh God, when blah blah. If you enter their shoes, you will know that you self really try. You know that you are actually doing well where you are, even with the way you think your life is boring. Your life is just not as interesting as what you see online. People post highlights. That's the point. Aesthetics. People post beautiful things when maybe their life is not even beautiful. I'm not trying to say there are not people that genuinely live happy lives. I live a happy life, yes, and I can say that I post authentic content. Aesthetic matter, but you will see that reality. I used to say that you cannot shame the shameless. I see people do videos or do something and they will be like, oh, sorry, ignore the background, ignore this, oh, sorry about this, oh, sorry about that, oh, sorry about this. I get, but that's what you have. If I say sorry about this today, that means for as long as I'm there, I'll have to keep saying sorry about this. Except maybe I'll go and rent fine place, which is not being real. So while people post highlights online, I just want us to know that nobody has it figured out. If you ask the people that we look up to, people that are way ahead of us and all, it gets brighter, it gets clearer as they take the step, as they take the move, it gets better, the vision gets clearer, they understand what they are doing better. But from the very beginning, they don't have it all figured out, and even till now, most of them don't have it all figured out. It's the more you take the steps, then you go into it further, further, further. But if you are waiting to have the full future, maybe you just wait forever. So really, nobody has it figured out. Even if you see people and it seems like their life is perfect, you are doing well, you are not doing bad, and yes, it keeps getting better. Your path keeps getting brighter, keeps shining. But as you go till that day when that full picture, everything is known. So in this season, this is what I'm learning. I'm learning that I'm not behind. There have been times that I'll be down because of what I'm seeing around me, and it feels like I should have been way ahead of where I am. But I'm learning to celebrate others. I'm learning to be joyful with others even while they are joyful. Celebrate their wins without using them as a comparison or that yardstick to compare my progress or my journey with. I won't do that. I will show up for you, celebrate your win with all my heart joyfully, but I won't use that to now say, oh Ruth, you are here, oh Ruth, you are behind. Am I getting better than you? Yes. Am I making that move? Yes. That's growth. It might not really be that public, growth that everybody is seeing, everyone can say that this thing. I don't have to use others to judge if I'm growing or not. I know when I'm growing and when I'm not. I know when I'm improving and when I'm not. I know if I'm getting better or if I'm not. So that's what I'm learning this season. To love people, celebrate people, while waiting for whatever big thing that is coming my way, and to live each day with intentionality. I know that yes, this is all a journey and everything, and the thing is, we are forever in this journey. We are forever in the journey of becoming. We are forever in the journey of becoming. So while I know that this is like a passage to somewhere else, I will still enjoy this phase. I will still get the most out of it. I will still milk it, enjoy it, live in the moment. Because what is past to this, it is past. So even while I'm looking forward to becoming, I'm enjoying my now. Yes, we are all aspiring, even those that we feel like they are where we covet, kind of a good. They still want to be more. They still want to become more. So for anyone who feels behind, you are not behind. Everyone has different timelines. Everyone's path is not the same. Everyone's journey is not the same. What has been written concerning you is different from what have been written concerning your friend, your brother, or maybe even your twin. This is God's expression. We are God's expression. I want to use it as this body analogy, even as we are all parts of the body. We are all God's expression, different functions. We have different things that we do. We have different things that we have been called to do. We have different things that we are made for. So if you want to judge yourself based on another person's timeline, you might just feel like you're a failure. You can look at the life of Jesus. How many years did Jesus spend on earth? And yet he did all that was written concerning him. He fulfilled purpose and he went back. If someone died at the age Jesus died, they will say, oh, it is gone too soon. No, different things. But he lived to the fullness. He did everything that was written concerning him. He lived well. He lived well. He lived, and that which he was made for, that which he was brought to the world for, he did it. That's just the conclusion of all. As long as you are in alignment with what God has written about you, you are walking in line with his purpose. You live human timing. Live human timing. The way God works and the way man works, different. I don't know which someone I was listening to that was saying Methuselah, I can't remember the year now. I think 900 and something years. And in the sight of God, in the scripture, it says that a day is like 1,000 years or something. So it was even like in the sight of God, even Methuselah did not live up to a day. And in the sight of men, Methuselah is like the oldest. That is the man that has lived the longest. So you see, the way God sees is different from the way we see. And the major thing is how God sees you. What God says about you, what God feels about you. That is the major thing. Not what man says or what man believes. So if there's anybody watching here and you feel down, feel like, oh, so many things are happening, you are losing friends because of, it seems they've gone way ahead and it seems you are behind. I just want to ask you that if there is no one watching, if there's no comparison, if there's no expectation, if there's no pressure, will you feel the way you are feeling? If this video has just made you see that you are not alone really and has brought fresh perspective to you, you can share it to others that you feel that should be a part of this conversation. Like I said, this is a series. Can we talk? We'll talk about different things people think about but don't necessarily say. If you also have topics like that you feel you think about but you've not heard so many conversations about them, you can just put it in the comments. Very soon we'll be having guests and we'll be having discussions, having different people talk about these things so we can see that really you're not the only one thinking about it. Even though you don't see people talking about it, many people are thinking about it. But here we will talk about it. Until next time, let's keep talking and talking God's truths.